Hey guys, hey bestie, long time no live. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry I didn't show up yesterday, the scheduled date. Just noticed a lipstick on my face. Yep. So I was a bit down, honestly, and as at the time I got hold of myself and all of that, I'm like, I'm so tired. Let me just rest. Let me just rest, guys. Yeah. So from the thumbnail, I believe all of you must have seen that short series. Yeah. Hey Gerald, good to have you here. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. Please do well to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here, okay? So I don't get to miss you and I also get to see you more and you also get to see me, all right? Thank you. I hope you've subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe, okay? So on the channel, I do a lot of review and recommendation, okay? And on my YouTube live, I also share my review recommendation. I also get to do story times as well. So, but for this live, I want to do my review based on this. Sorry guys. Okay, so for today's live is going to be on this Hollywood series that is and has. So I believe you guys have seen it, okay? Can you hear me now? So sorry. All right, thanks for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm going to wait for like, let's say 5 more minutes for the others to join. And let's give them some time, just 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? So in the meantime, you could tell me where you are from, how your day went, what you do, and all of that. What country you joining from, okay? So if you're just joining, please do well to let me know where you're joining from, your name, so I can call you and tell you thank you, okay? And please subscribe to the channel as well. All right. So you guys should please let me know how your day. Jerel, how was your day? Okay, you are still typing. So- Okay, you are from US. Okay, Ohio, Cleveland. Oh, I can imagine. I learned the snow level is really, really high. Wow. How was work today? How was work today? And how is it over there in Ohio? Okay, I'm streaming live from West Africa, Nigeria. I'm streaming live from West Africa, Nigeria. That's great. That's really great. Good to hear that. So if you're just joining, guys, please let me know where you're joining from, okay? Please let me know your name Okay, you could just say hi on the chat box. Okay. Honestly, I haven't, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't left Nigeria, and it's one of those things I'm looking out for. Hopefully, your president get to accept get to accept people from my region and others as well. So I learned getting to your country now. It's really, really difficult. Like it's really difficult due to the policies on ground. If I have children or not, well, those extra personal informations will be shared on my YouTube live only when I get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm trying to build a strong community. So when I get to 1,000 subscriber, I will fully introduce myself. Well, I do get to say some of my life, but lately I've been sticking to that. When I get to 1,000, I would share more details about myself, my full name, where I'm staying, what I do, if I'm married, single, searching, whatever, and whether I have kids or not as well. Okay. Um, um, okay. I don't understand your question now. Yeah, something like that. Not secretive per se, just maybe a little privacy and all. So 2 minutes to go. Thanks for joining, guys. Please, if you're just joining, let me know where you're joining from. Okay, you could just say I and on the chat box so I can know where you guys are streaming from. Okay, so it's going to keep the live interactive. All right. Oh, yep. Is and us. The drama is actually, oh, brother, I keep saying drama. The series is actually really interesting. This film is actually really, really interesting. I would say I almost didn't want to watch it. Honestly, I almost didn't want to watch it because, um, but when I started seeing some reviews on it, and I'm like, you know what, let's just give it a try. And even while watching it, I was still on, is it, but it was okay. Yeah. Hi, Tay. Oh, from Uganda. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining. How is it over there in Uganda? I appreciate. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining. Yes, it is. It is. 1 minute, guys, please. Okay. Hi, David. Good morning. Good to have you here. Please let me know where you're joining from. Okay. Before we start our live proper, let me quickly put that here. Okay. So I think it's time. I'll just start. So we have David and we have Tai from Uganda. So good to have you guys here. Really appreciate you guys joining. Yeah, so you get to watch the live review on Is and Has. So if you haven't watched it, I'm going to like give a quick overview of what the series is all about, okay? But if you've watched it, you already know how it ended. So I will need you to let me know on the chat box who you suspected, okay? So let me know who you think was like the actual criminal. Who do you think was the villain? Who do you think was the person behind all of those things? So for me, I will definitely let you know, guys. I will let you know. So nice jokes there. Nice jokes, go. Thanks for dropping that on the chat box. Anyway, thanks for letting me join in. Please do well to subscribe to the channel so you get to see more reviews and recommendations, okay? And you don't get to waste your time getting stuff you wouldn't have gotten if you knew it was going to be like that, right? And also watching boring or uninteresting movies or series. So my channel gets to help you filter all of those, okay? So yeah, thank you. Thank you. So without wasting time, even though I've been doing that, so I'm just going to give a little quick overview of what the movie is all about, is and has. Just a second, please. I'm still at work though. I'm still juggling work and this life. I wanted to just wait till I finish, but I'm like, you know what? It's best I just it's best I just get on with it. Yeah. Why is it showing me this? Okay, so a little overview on what the movie is about. Will I say a movie or series? Honestly, so it falls under the generic falls under trailer. Okay, so there are lots of trailer, like the thrill is there, the suspense is there. The suspense is actually there. It's actually really there, and it's not horror, even though the trailer kind of give it horror vibe. So at first, when I saw the trailer, I was kind of thinking maybe it's horror or something. So it's nothing of that. It's nothing of that. So for those of you that don't like horror movies, series, you might think it's actually horror, but rest assured, it's nothing of such. Okay. So it's about this couple rather. So it's about this couple that found themselves in the midst of a murder. So they found themselves in a situation where someone was killed and they are on the verge of looking for who that murderer is. So please note the husband is a detective and the wife, she's a TV reporter. So she had like there was like a backstory between them. So it's something like she was not in town all this while. Like she kind of ghosted that old place. Something happened to her. So she left. She like ghosted everybody, including her husband. So she just returned. So it happened the day she returned, on the night she returned, that was the night that that person was killed. You understand? So the night she returned was the same night the person was killed. And the person that was killed now was killed in the, would I say, the same environment where the husband lives. So, and the husband is a detective, like, is the detective handling those cities and all of that. Yeah. So now we don't know who the killer is. And right now, nobody knows who the victim is, right? So the husband, being the detective, was able to identify who the victim was, that is, who they killed. So it's his job now to determine who killed her and for what reason whatsoever. You understand? So just a little hint. The husband and the wife, they are both linked to this person. So if news should get out, it's going to give off a narrative that it was the husband that killed this lady. And it might still give off news that it's the wife that killed this lady. So you guys have something to work with now. Yeah. So now the wife being a reporter, she was actually like she's actually a TV reporter, give news, latest news and all of that. So now she's coming back. The day she came back, she found out that her job was already given out. Of course, who wouldn't give someone your job? Like, you just zoomed out, you ghosted everyone, and you just feel like you can come back and everything will just pick up from where you stopped, where you left it, right? So unfortunately, our best friend, well, I wouldn't say best friend, but our friend, right? Our friend was the one that took her position, that is her position and all of that. So when she came back, um, 1 minute, guys, please. Okay, so when she came back, she found out that her best friend took her position, right? So her best friend already, like, I wouldn't say best friend, but her friend took her position. And now the position where everyone know her for is being taken and all of that. So, but she just needs her job back. So when she told her about that, she needs her job back and all of that. So that was the same, well, I said the next day now, that period where that incident happened. So she saw that like this would be an interesting news to carry, you understand? You know, I said she's a reporter and all. So she requested that the boss grants her the permission to carry this news. That's the news that someone was killed. Notes she doesn't know was killed. Okay, she has no idea. I mean, she just got back, right? So the boss is like, okay, fine, you can carry it if you feel like um that would excite the audience and that would make the audience want to know and all of that. So she said, yeah, sure. That this thing happened in her hometown. So she's certain that it's going to spike a lot of interest. So she went back to her hometown. Her husband resides there. That's where they were actually residing until she ghosted and she left the country, left the whole place and all of that. So when the husband found out the victim, of course you'll be surprised. You'll be really surprised. So the husband, he doesn't work alone. You know, I said he's a detective. So in as much as he's in charge, he also have like a colleague. So a colleague, we're going to call her like those rookie colleagues where they are just getting on, they are learning on the job, but they are good. You understand? When I say they are good, like they are really, really good. They want to, they ask every question. So they don't leave anything untouched. You understand? So she believes our boss is that kind of person. So she will learn well and all of that, right? So when did she, that's the boss. So I think I just have to give them a name. So that will be really, really easy. So I would just go by their name in the in the movie. So that will be much better. So the detective will call him Jack. So that's his name in the movie. And his colleague, Priya. So we'll call her Priya. So the wife is called Anna. So Hannah being the TV reporter, yeah. So they went to like the place where the person was killed. So note this lady was killed in the woods. So inside the forest, for those of you that don't understand woods and all. So she was killed inside the forest and she was left there. She was left there. Okay, no, no. Would I say naked or so? No, no, she wasn't. She wasn't. So they found her there, lifeless on a car and all of that. So this is something of where she was stabbed about 40 times. So she was stabbed about 40 times and there was no self-defense. So it's so hard to trace how this murder happened. It's very, very hard. You know, it's easy when someone shoots you. They can trace from the bullets, all of that and all. And this one, she was stabbed. So they could not even get hold of the knife. There was nothing like knife. It wasn't given whether she was stabbed with a knife or she was stabbed with her nails or that. There was no trace whatsoever. So when Jack found out, it was cold. It was so cold because if someone should find out a little truth about this whole thing, it might look like it's the one that killed this lady. Honestly, it's going to look like that. So, you know what? Do I really need to say this drama movie step by step? I should just summarize it and share my own take. I think me just summarizing it will be much better. So you guys can go and watch it, please. I think that's much better. Yeah. So I will just wrap it up here where the detective Jack found her lifeless body and we're still trying to process how she was murdered and all of that. So, you know, I already gave you guys an insight that his wife just got back in town and now she's going to carry that news. She's going to carry that news because she's a TV reporter and all of that. So she came there, though she actually came there to where the incident happened and they did not allow her. The detective said they did not want the news reporter to find out any information before the victim's family do. So the reporter already, sorry, the detective Jack already know who the victim is, and he already know the family. So he said he was going to try to contact the family first, let the family be aware, instead of him seeing it on the news that your wife was killed and all of that. You understand? So that's just the summary on it all. So you guys should go and watch it, please. Is and Has is actually interesting. So here comes my own take. So you guys should give me a second. A second, please.